Hi, this is John with Hot Toys Sideshow Review. This is not a review. This is more of a helping video on how to get a tumbler cheap. I've seen on sites like bigtoys.com and some other larger toy sites that there are damaged tumblers. Now, the shipping of the tumbler was a problem for Hot Toys in that the foam was too stiff and the parts were too delicate, mainly the rear spoilers, especially on the left side for some reason. Their position in the box or whatever and getting knocked around by UPS and the delivery companies, a lot of spoilers have been damaged. You also sometimes get paint issues. I can barely even notice on mine. But I did have broken parts on mine, and I paid full price. So I wasn't a huge fan of that. But I did see that some cheaper ones are out there for the mid 200s to $300 range, and it's because they are damaged. I'm going to show you the damage that is fixable easily, and it's mostly what these tumblers have. So that you can pick one up cheap. If you can take a look here, I had to glue this on, excuse me, glue this on because this little rubber leg where the spoiler, where this piston went in, is actually missing on this side. So I had to, luckily this was already broken off, but I switched the position of it horizontally, and then I glued it to the airline on the piston. Also, if you take a look, most of the damage happens to go with these brackets. This one was broken here. It was also broken here, and it was also broken here on the spoilers. Now, all of these I've fixed with glue, and you can actually still move them because they move on the pistons. So they still move, but it's not like you're going to be moving these anyway. You're going to set them in one position and pretty much be happy with it, probably. It's not like we're taking these out to really play with them. They're a display piece. Normally, you do not have to fix the ones on the right side, but if you did, it's really just a matter of doing a little super gluing to these brackets that hold on the spoilers. So when you see damaged tumblers in the internet, don't be afraid to pick one up because it says damaged, because with a little bit of work, and I really do mean a little bit of work, with some super glue, you can have a perfect tumbler. Just think of it as a model kit that you guys are building. Because I've been seeing tumblers going for $600, $700, and they say they're perfect, but when they get shipped to you, they'll probably be broken like mine was. And you can go right now to, I think, Big Bad Toy Store and pick up a damaged tumbler for anywhere between 275 and the mid threes. Also, some had missing parts, but I've been told by the gentleman I buy my Hot Toys from that Hot Toys does have parts in stock for the Tumbler because he thought I was missing something, and he said he'd be able to get it for me. So that means the Hot Toys has some stuff there. So don't be afraid to pick up a tumbler that's been damaged. Don't let that damaged word scare you because it's really not that bad. It's not that big of a deal. Um, it's really minor. A little bit of glue, nothing big on these things really gets damaged. When you hear of the paint damage, let me actually just show you the paint damage for a second for your own eyes. The paint damage you're talking about is those two little spots. Now you can see them on this video way easier than my naked eye can see them because you're getting some glare. Um, so that's what they're talking about by paint damage. But really, it's not really that noticeable at all. And you can, it's really just, it's a little bit shiny from rubbing on the box or the foam. Also, sometimes an LED may be out, but it's normally just a bad LED bulb that I've heard about, and Hot Toys will send you a new bulb, and the replacement on the bulbs is supposed to be pretty easy. So again, do not be discouraged that you don't have a tumbler yet, or don't think you can afford one, because if you do a little research, you could probably find one of these damaged tumblers, and with a little work, I won't even say hard work, with just a little work, you'll have yourself a totally complete tumbler like this one here that I'm very proud of. So thank you again. Hope I was a help, and I'll see you next time.